Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Kat and we're going to take our dry hair that we've probably slept in. This is day 2 for me. And we're going to take it and do a really fun, long, kind of half up, half down ponytail. So first I'm going to use my L'Oreal dry shampoo. I actually picked this up at the Dollar Tree as well. I don't know. It's one of those things. I kind of like a little bit of dry shampoo. I might not need it today as much. So just a light spray of that. Make sure you really run it through the hair. I find that this particular brand doesn't get white. Sometimes the Batiste gets really white. So we've got that in there. And I always like to part it on the side. And I'll part it back past the crown and the ear. And I'm going to take my scrunchie and put it in over here just for the temporary. Because what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to give it a funky aspect, and I'm going to braid this side up. So when I'm braiding, I'm pulling towards the very top of the head. In this case, because that's where I know my ponytail is gonna be. Let's see if I can do this without looking. Quarantine still has me in an awkward setup, but that's okay. So that's what we're doing. We're just braiding up towards the head. It's supposed to be messy. It's not supposed to take a long time. So we've just gone up, take a bobby pin to secure it, just like so. So we've got that up there like that, done. Take the scrunchie out. I'm gonna just brush kind of these curls out. I did these yesterday. You can zip back to my video and check that out if you want for a really quick hairstyle. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm actually gonna separate this into 3. So I've just separated it towards the ear like that, and then I'm gonna go kind of towards the back and around the other ear. So I went from the top of my ear to the top of my ear, brush up. It can kind of be a little bit messier than what... It can be a little bit messier just because that way it doesn't look so put together. So I'm taking a smaller elastic. These I probably got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm placing it where I want the top of my pony to be. So just like that at the top, fairly tight. This one. So that's kind of where I want my pony to go. So this front bit you don't have to worry about quite yet. And I always take just a little bit more and put it up in there. I'm also going to take one of these little tiny ones, and anything that I've missed is just kind of going back up in there with that. One little wrap will be fine. So then with this front bit, I am going to tease it back. So when I'm doing it, I'm not holding it tight, I'm just kind of going loose and just kind of going back. Just like that. And I'm going to take another tiny one, just a little rubber band, and actually, as much as they are cheap at the Dollar Tree, you can actually get more at the like a horse tack supply, because you can buy 1,000 of these for like $5. Whoops, but they break. So I actually, just because I don't have a whole bunch of them up, I'm going to use one of these. That in the top as well. Tighten it pull some of this in the front forward so it is a little bit messier. Kind of doesn't have a rhyme or reason. And then here's a little trick to cover up that elastic. You take this hair and you can do two things. You can braid it. I will use one of my little tiny elastics. Put it at the very end. Just like this. I tease it just a little bit. Make sure you've got a bobby pin on hand. Which I have a little like odds and ends container here. Sometimes I have bobby pins and sometimes I don't. Oh, there they are. So you've got your little rubber at the end, you got your bobby pin on hand, and you just wrap that elastic with your hair. I try to get the rubber at the back like that. And then when I go through kind of the middle of the little mini pony, and I just tuck that into the bun top, just like so. Then you can kind of just tease and tweak how big you want. Might open up this braid a little bit on the side. Just like that. Now you've got a super long looking pony in under, what, 8 minutes. So that is another quick hair for today. Thank you all for stopping by. My name is Kat. If you didn't catch that at the top of the video, we'll see you guys again.